everybody. Tonight I just wanted to show you how to make the quick cooker jambalaya. So the quick cooker is one of my new favorite tools. You can cook dinner in just literally minutes. You can take stuff from the freezer, put it right into the quick cooker, and you can have dinner in 15 or 30 minutes. But tonight we're going to make the quick cooker jambalaya. And so I'm going to start with the first ingredient that it calls for is 4 sausage links. I use just an Eckrich sausage. Cut them into pieces so that they would fit into my quick cooker. And this is called the quick slice. And so I'm going to take each of these pieces and I'm just going to cut right along the sides of this with my quick slice. And it just makes these cute little circles that I'll put into my dish. And then I have a bowl over here on the side that I'm just going to put everything in after I cut it. And so you could do these, you can actually do more than one at a time. I'll do 2 just so you can kind of get an idea of what that looks like. And you just kind of rock it back and forth until you get it slid down. And then you put all your sausage over into the bowl. And then after we get all of our sausage cut up, we're going to use the scoop loop and we're going to cut the red bell pepper. And the scoop loop is one of those tools where you think, oh, I don't need one of those. And then when you have it, you're like, oh my gosh, how did I ever live without this? So just about done here with this. All right, and then we've got those over here in our little bowl. Excuse my arm, all right, I'll get that out of the way. And then it calls for a red bell pepper. And so we're basically gonna use, this is my Santoku knife. And this is the part of the executive series of knives. Very high quality, they're chef quality knives. They actually rank among the top with other knives. So we just cut off the top of our bell pepper. And then I usually just keep a bowl with some paper towels in it so for my trash. So I don't have to be going back and forth to the trash can. And then we just take our scoop loop. This is the scoop loop. And so then we're just gonna scoop out the middle of this. And this little baby is so cool because it literally just cleans out everything for you. You don't have to spend a lot of time trying to get all of those yucky middles out of everything, and you just scoop it out. Super awesome. And then once that we've got that cut and scooped out, make sure that we got all the little seeds out, all the edges. Perfect. And then I'm just gonna scoop this into my little trash bowl over here, just like that. And then we're just gonna take this and we're gonna cut it, and probably about 6 or 8 pieces, just so that we can fit it into the manual food processor. So if you cut the open side of the bell pepper, it cuts much nicer and more cleanly, lots easier. And then I'm gonna bring over my Pembrokeshire manual food processor. This has a cute little button at the top right here, so you can lock it or unlock it to let the handle come up. This is a super, super handy tool. You can get big jobs done. Comes with the blade and then the basket. And then you just put your pieces in. And then we'll put the lid right back up on top. And then once you have it clamped down, you just push down on this handle, and then it'll go pretty fast. So that it gets it chopped up in really nice small pieces. Kind of loud when you're doing it. But you can see that was super fast, and look how small all of that is. It's just super, super small and fine. So we're gonna take this now, and then we're gonna use our handy dandy scraper, and I'm just gonna put this over in my other bowl where we're putting all of the ingredients that we're gonna put into our quick cooker. We'll just scrape that up. Awesome. And now we're gonna do the same thing for the onion. And since we're putting all of this in one recipe, we don't have to worry about washing that container out. I'm just going to use my knife again and slice along one corner of this onion. And then we're going to just use this to peel this right back. And I usually peel that whole top layer there. And then that way we get rid of that. And we're just going to cut off this back side. You don't want that in our recipe. And then we're going to cut this into about 6 pieces so that we can put it into the manual food processor. We're going to do the same thing with this that we did with the red bell pepper. Should turn the notifications on first. There we go. I just want to make sure it's flat. Then you just put the lid right on top, and then you just pump the handle. And it's kind of stiff at first, but the more you go, you can see it's just going to cut up all those little onions, get them all nice and small. And then you can just check to see if it's to the texture, the consistency that you want. And it looks like it is, so we're going to dump this all into the bowl. It makes this a very fast job and a no tears kind of job, so you're not crying your eyeballs out trying to spend all this time chopping your onions. Alright, and then we have our garlic press, and we're going to get 3 cloves of garlic. Again, I'm just going to brush this off into my trash bowl. Alright, and I've got, this is our garlic press, and this is the most handy garlic press I've ever had. It has this awesome little comb tool that you can use to clean out the garlic from the little holes when you're finished. And it's so great because you don't even have to peel the garlic. You can just put the garlic in, and you go and you're going to press it down. We're going to put this right into this bowl, so I'm going to bring this over here so you can see. But you just basically press this down just like you would a normal garlic clove. Oop. And did you see that? It squirted all over the place. And then you can use your little comb tool here to just scrape it off the side to get it into your bowl. You can use the end of the tool then to take the garlic piece, the shell out of the middle, and then we'll dump that in our trash bowl. So it's super easy, super fast, and fresh garlic just tastes so much better than garlic that is from the store. I mean, you can do the fast, quickie, jarred garlic if you want to, but it really just is not the same. So we'll just press that down, and here it goes. Use our little tool to scrape it off the side. Open it up, and then we'll again use our little tool to take out the skin from the middle, just like that. And then we'll go one more time. Super easy. It makes it really easy to clean it up also. This is a big one, so it's probably gonna squirt everywhere. When you go to clean up, you just use that little comb, and I'll show you here in just a second. Squirt it all out. And then again, we'll go, oh, that skin just actually came right out. But this little comb actually fits into these little grooves so that you can push the garlic out that's been stuck in the little holes. So it's really handy when you're trying to do your cleanup. All right. Then my bowl. Very good. Okay, so now we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it right over here. And I'm gonna move this over here so you can see the front of the quick cooker. And I'll have to get the chicken broth out of the way. And then we're gonna turn this on and move it up just where it is a little bit. All right, and so then we're just gonna turn our little quick cooker on and go from here. This is your dial. It tells you which direction to go, and then it has 16 different functions. We're going to sear right now, and so we're just gonna turn it on to sear, and you can do amount of time that you want. So you can take this and you can put the time, and then you can decrease it to the number or increase it to the number that you want. So we're just gonna be searing this for about 4 minutes. So we're gonna let it heat up. Actually, we're gonna do 5 because we're gonna let the oil heat up. So I've already got a tablespoon of vegetable oil in my quick cooker, and we're gonna let that heat up. And then once that's heated, we're gonna throw in those vegetables and the sausage and the chicken. And I'm doing this just a little bit different than we've done it in the past, just because I found that it's just as easy to cook all of this together rather than cooking each thing individually. So once we get that started to heat there, we'll start to hear it simmer just a little bit. And then we'll take everything from our bowl, which is our vegetables, our garlic, onion, bell pepper, sausage, and chicken. And then we're just gonna put it all right into this container. And this is going into the actual stainless steel pot that comes with your quick cooker. And then we're gonna let that sear for about 4 minutes. And then so as that starts to cook, we'll let that sear, and then we'll come back and we'll add the rest of our ingredients.